All right, take three. I'm going to try this again. Very difficult. I want to do a book review. I had a couple requests that said to me, let me know when you get your book published, when it's up and available. And it is, starting this morning or starting last night. But of course, I had mentioned that my book would be titled Indian Trace, Finding Evidence of the North American Indian. And it's volume 1 because I have 2 volumes written, and I was just able to get it laid out and get this book cover, if I can, without shaking, if I can get it up there and show you just pretty much what the book cover looks like. Of course, we're on Amazon right now, and it's available. It's cheap. I don't do it for profit. I just do it so I can get the information out there and share the experience. And it flies solo. It's not really something that has to be connected to my Indian Trace channel. This find that you're looking at on the cover, of course, is on there, on YouTube. But a lot of the people that might check this book out and enjoy it, they might not know that, but they don't have to. Of course, as you can see, it's available. Now listen, I just want to share this with you, and I want to read and do a little book review, just for some of you out there to get an idea, and maybe for some who just click by to get a heart, and to do a little bit of an audio of the description and what have you. Let me see if I can get this here. I'm stretching. Across the nation out there, I know a lot of guys today will go out and try to find Indian Trace. They're going to try to find the evidence of the North American Indian. So that's a good picture right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read part of the description, and then we're going to take a little look in the book. You can look inside it if you want to go to this website. But I said in the description, join me and discover an ancient race of people within Indian Trace, Volume 1. The North American Indian was at the pinnacle of their nature. Certainly, those who have survived as new generations of North American peoples are no less noble, yet they have unjustly suffered at the hand of poor government and the greed of modern man. Their race of men left so much guiding richness of the way of, as they said, truth, honesty, generosity, equity, and brotherhood. But still today, I'm sure they strive for these principles. Now, the book is about the past 5 years in tracing the steps of the North American Indian to find the evidence out there. And that's the cover. Laid it out, picked the colors, and, just went for it. And I know there's a lot of friends out there that are listening to this, and you see me live out there making finds. So I want to check something out with you here. Only the second time I've done it. You can go up here if you're not familiar with it. Some people say, well, I'm not used to that. I don't know what to do. Well, some people do who are the young generation. They just know what the world's going on. If you click it, we can go and we can check it out. We can check out the table of contents and the chapters. You can pause that. Or we can go down and take a look at how I laid it out. And we're looking at, this is the first chapter, chapter 1. I used this picture here from Curtis. In the quote from Thoreau, all men want not something to do with, but something to do, or rather, something to be. And I think the North American Indian, as we take a look at this picture, is one of my favorite of all time. The North American Indian were no different. They wanted something to be. They wanted to be something, and they were a people, and a proud people. And I want to just read some of this, just in the first one, and to give a little introduction. It seems to me that every day should be a vibrant tracing out of the vision we have for the expression of our life. This is chapter 1. For some, the artifacts of the North American Indian help with this expression. Those who take to the wild to uncover themselves or to discover the ancient life of the Indians here before us look for new prospects every day. It is usually never just about possessions, but about the people who have left the trace of their lives behind. Prospects of life through so many efforts, walking, digging, wading, running, or sifting. Their life is here for us. the expression of our lives merges with the expression of theirs. And so you can go and just check it out. That's just the beginning of the first chapter, chapter 1. And of course I got dedications and preludes and some great quotes in there and lots of great pictures. But the book is there for anybody who's interested, and I just wanted to do this live online. Click that off and go right back to the main page here on Amazon and just feature Indian Trace, finding the evidence of the North American Indian, sort of an author's opening. Appreciate everybody out there. Hope you find